Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome to the gist and the Evangelist. Let's do this. So in training up a child, there are 4 stages that you pass. The number 1 stage in training up a child is the stage for discipline, and this is between the age of 0 to 5 age. Between the age of 0 to 5 age, you are in the phase of discipline. At this phase of the training of the child, you are meant to teach him discipline. This is when a child, he does nothing. So a child takes hands to do a thing. If he's trying to touch what he's not supposed to touch, beat his hand and make him understand, you don't touch this. You give a child something to hold, and a child in anger throw it on the floor. Make him understand he's not supposed to throw it. Is the phase where you teach them discipline. Where you teach them discipline. A child may see somebody say waka and they think waka is something nice. No, in this phase you make sure they are disciplined. They don't say a thing. Make sure they don't say a thing. Make sure that they are disciplined within this phase. Phase 2 is from the age of 5 to 12. From the age of 5 to 12. Now this is the phase for responsibility. Teaching them how to be useful and responsible with you. It is the main space for training. This is the part you train them to be whoever you want them to be in life. In this phase is where you teach them how to do chores in the house. Let them know that they need to know how to wash plates. Let them learn how to wash clothes. Let them learn how to sweep the house. Let them know how to run errands and come back on time. Let them know how to be to be useful at home. It is not the time of pampering them. It's not the time of carrying them. It is a time where when you're at this age, you make them be responsible. Let him know how to carry his school bag. Let him know how to pack his lunch stuff while going to school. Let them carry it. Teach them. This is the time of what? Training. That is the phase for training. Don't try to be. I see a lot of people. I say, these people don't understand. At the age of 5 to 12, you are still carrying lunch bag for your child on his way to school, carrying his school bag. That is not right. At the age of 5 to 6, you are still the one sweeping the house. You're still the one that is, washing their clothes. You're still the one fetching water, cooking, warming. You say that is not right. If your child cannot cook, at least let him learn how to warm the food. And start teaching him, especially get children should know how to cook more earlier. The men too are not kings of kings in the house. Teach them too. If they can't cook, they can sweep. If they can't sweep, they can fetch water. They can wash clothes or wash plate. They should learn how to do some things. Your child at this point should learn how to do some house chores to be useful to both you and even in the house of the Lord. Now the third phase is from the age of 12 to 18. 12 to 18. This is the coaching stage. In this stage, you'll be their coach. This is where you start teaching them virtues of things like what? You need to be what? Faithful to work. You need to have integrity. You need to have patience. Because at this point, they are faced with peer group. The pressure from their peer group is coming. Peer pressure is kicking in. And they're becoming aware of what they are. They are entering their adolescent and puberty stages. So at this point, you become their coach. Not disciplinary now. You become their coach. You are supposed to be a disciplinary 12 to what? Backward. But from this 12 forward, you are their coach. Because you want to help them design their life. This is the part where they decide what way they are going in life. You be their coach. This is when you start telling them, no, this kind of lifestyle, no, this kind of way, no, this kind of people, you don't keep them with these people. No, you don't need to lie to acquire a thing. You don't need to be in a hurry. Patient, pace, this virtue is right, this virtue is good. This is the stage where you do such. Not a stage where you want to show them you are the lion of the tribe of the house. No, you will scare them away. Then the last stage is from 18 and above. From 18 and above is the stage where you become their friend. You are not a disciplinary now. You are not coaching them. They have decided where they are going at that point. You are not trying to train them anymore. Whatever they have learned it already. In fact, whatever they are going to do in their life has been stored in their system. They are now exhibiting. Now this is the time you become their friend, not a disciplinary. You become their friend. You now share opinion, not make decisions for them. Now you share your opinion. You just tell them what you think, not because at this point you don't have control over them. You don't have control over them, because there are some people at home at the age of 18 and this you are trying to do what you're supposed to do at the age of 12. It won't work. You will end up become an enemy with your child. Your child will start hating you, because at this stage you're supposed to be a friend. When you are supposed to train him at past, you are doing a past activity in a present. So this is the first stage. Now, why do we need to know this first stage? So that you don't do a wrong thing in a different phase. Because you see some parent at the age of 0 to 5, you're trying to make your child your friend. You don't need to be the friend of your child at that time. What you need to be is to teach him discipline. Beat him if he cry, let him cry. He will keep quiet. There's no big deal. Because I see some parents, your child, you say, hey, don't sit down there, stand up, and they start crying. Yeah, you say, allow him to sit down. That is the problem. He will grow not being disciplined, because he will have it at the back of the mind. If I cry, they will allow me to sit down. You have a child, you just beat him for doing wrong thing. He has cried 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. He's crying. He's waiting for you to come and tell him sorry. Hello, teach him that when you are wrong, accept that you are wrong, because that's how a child will grow up. And if, for example, a man, he has grown when he was small. If he does a thing and they beat him, he will cry until they come and tell him what sorry before he cries. So he'll become a husband that even when he is wrong, he will want the wife to tell him sorry. He'll become a person in the society that even when he is wrong, he will not admit, because he has been trained in the time of discipline that if they beat you and you cry, even if you are wrong, they must tell you sorry. You must learn not to be their friend when you are supposed to be training them, or don't become their coach when you are supposed to be training them. From 5 to 12, you are not supposed to be coaching them. You're supposed to be teaching them what they are to be. This is where you are supposed to be the disciplinary. This is where you are supposed to make the decision for them. At this point, you are the one doing the decision for them. They don't decide what to do then. 5 to 12, you tell them, hello, you must wash plates in the morning before you go out. If you wake up, you go brush your teeth, come in, wash plates, and sweep the house. That is how you do it. Not trying to, seek. This time, most of their opinions will not be right, because they have no experience of what life is. You are the one that is experienced that decides for them at this stage. Mommy, I don't feel like going to school. They say, oh God, you are going to school. School is important for your achieving, for your becoming whoever you want to be in life. Not that, mommy, I don't feel like it's okay. He said he doesn't want to go to school. Okay, tomorrow he'll go. That is not right. It's the stage where you train them, you teach them, you make them responsible and useful. And when you are supposed to be coaching them, don't take that stage to be teaching them or trying to become their friend. When you are supposed to be coaching them, coach them. When you are supposed to be coaching them, don't come there and trying to. If you are trying to decide for them when you are supposed to be coaching them or trying to make them useful, when a child is supposed to be coached, let him be coached. Because some of us we end up losing connection with our children because we are doing the wrong thing in a different phase. When we are supposed to be training them, we are trying to be their friends. When we are supposed to be becoming their friends, we are trying to train them. A wrong approach. And like I said, when they have hit 18 and above, you are their friend. You are their friend. You are no longer that person that decides whatever they do. They can, in your presence, they can say, okay, mommy, I will do it. You will not be with them 247. At that age, from 18 above, some of them are now in high institution. And that's why you see children living double life. Because they are in the stage where you're supposed to be their friend and you are trying to be the decision maker in their life. It's a lie. They will still do what they want to do. So, do it sequentially, chronologically, as it is. And with the help of God, your children will be responsible kids that will become joy to you and even the society. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for today. I am the Evangelist. Follow me on Facebook and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Evangelist Collins Freed is the name. See you next time. God bless you.